It's not even close at this point.
We live, we live, we live, we live. We can run it.
Right.
Yo.
Well, listen, I didn't even know I was gonna host it. I just had a bit of popcorn, but you know what I mean? I know you man are fasting, you know what I mean? Time zones and that, you know what I mean? So sorry, boys. But yeah, man. Welcome to another episode of FACTZ podcast, you know what I mean? On a nice little Sunday. I'm here with MB. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I was telling y'all last week to watch that, watch the third place. We sneaking up, man. I miss the days when we were chasing. This season we chasing. Usually we getting chased, but this chasing feeling I like it. I kind of like it.
A little bit of excitement.
Yeah, man. Last week, no, 2 weeks ago, it was 4 points. They said, "Oh, Man City out of the Robbie Musto and Rebecca Lowe." I'm talking to you. You never talking about Man City are out of the title race. Now look, it's 1 point. It's 1 point.
Man, listen,
Oh man.
speaking of excitement, man, yeah, how you feeling over there on the red side of Manchester? Exciting game this weekend, man.
It was good, man. It was good. We everybody thought we were gonna lose, but we went ahead and got the point. The youngsters, man. It's a good week. It wasn't the best week. It could have been better, but not too shabby.
Oh, listen, I saw the midweek emergency meeting. We'll talk about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw I saw the I saw the midweek emergency meeting, bro. You know, I saw four United. I heard four United voices. I thought, this is guys. We need to talk conversation. I thought, hey,
It
nah,
was
that was good, man. That was
good.
interesting. It was interesting. I'll say that it was interesting.
Yeah,
Now
it was.
listen, listen. I want to introduce me, my Arsenal brother. Me,
Yes, sir.
two
Yeah,
man.
hey.
Two. Why are you shaking your head for? Me, currently doing well, top of the league by goal difference.
Oh,
Where they are. By hook or by
yeah,
crook, we are there. You get me? So, big Luda, how you feeling, man?
my brothers. I'm good, man. I'm good, feeling good. Been on a break a little bit, you know what I mean? Doubling down for the Ramadan, you know what I mean? But still watching, still in it, you know. Yeah, man, I'm feeling great. No cap, feeling great.
This guy shaking his head. Listen, there's only one place to start. You get me? The versus Liverpool. I mean, I think that this is the first time in my life I think I had a bit of red on. Do you get me?
Bro,
Oh yeah,
Especially
I
fully.
was singing all their songs.
bro,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Bro, it's tough being a United fan, for sure. What? That was too stressful, man. That reminds me of Arsenal back in the day. What? That was bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I get it now. I get it. I get it. I
Man
kind of
said
have a
I get
little
it.
bit. I
What
get
do
it.
you
I
mean?
have a little bit more
Bro,
sympathy for them, but
I have no sympathy for them. I have zero, bro. You know what I mean? They deserve everything they get, and
they
you know what I
do
mean?
no
Long
cap.
may it continue.
Yeah.
Because I've sat here on multiple years. You know what I mean, bro? I remember I sat here when they were good, telling them Bruno ain't good, and now I'm seeing, you know what I mean, Bruno, he's frustrated, and Bruno,
Bro.
bro, I'm hearing certain man say, Bruno, take his captaincy.
Yeah.
I thought, wow. I thought, damn, that's crap already.
Yeah. That's crazy. And,
I
and you,
said,
and you know what, Bruno, I see why. I was even me. I'm like, I don't know why he's captain, but then I see why he's captain because he seems like the hungry, like the dog, in the team. He seems like the one who, through his actions, is pressing and just like I don't know, out of the whole team, he probably seems like the one who's like who wants ready to die there, regardless. No matter how he plays, he's still ready to die there. You know what I mean? So I see it, man. And he got the goal today. He got that crucial. You know what I
listen,
mean?
that goal, bro, listen. I didn't see that goal because when I saw the Kwanzaa you do the little sharp turn, and I thought, he's passing that back to safety. Yeah, me. I looked at my phone again. All I hear is, the car. I look up, I'm seeing this ball just flying, bro. I'm thinking, oh my God, what
Telling
just
you,
happened? I'm like, yeah, that was but like nah, speak on the game. So how you lot feel about the first half and like, what happened? Because her first half it was
I
1-0, right?
Yeah, I
Was it
think
1-0?
first half Liverpool were
Yeah.
taking their chances for granted. I think they thought, this is gonna
That
be
Diaz one.
yeah, Diaz and Salah, they were just like, oh, we're gonna get a lot of shots. So if I just keep shooting, I'm gonna score instead of trying to score their chances. Like there were so many times Salah would get the ball and he would do like a one-time shot or something. Like I think they were so wasteful in the first half. And yeah, I think what's it called? After United equalized for like 10, 15 minutes, and especially after United scored that second goal, I thought Liverpool were lucky to get the draw because for like 10, 15 minutes they were on them for like a good portion of that second half. And then that penalty, I don't know, man. Like it was a stupid
I
tackle
feel
for
you.
sure. Wan-Bissaka should have never slid. But if you watch the video, he misses the ball and the man, and Harvey Elliott, he's already fallen, and then he dangles his foot to make contact with Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka he didn't hit him. He missed
Yeah.
him, and Elliott like initiated the contact. So I don't know
Yeah.
how VAR is missing stuff like that, bro. That's a clear error that they should look at. At least even if they give the penalty, at least look at it. Like at least say, yo, like we're checking it.
Yeah.
But like the fact
Yeah.
that it was just a straight
Apparently
penalty,
they did
I
check
don't
it.
I don't agree
No,
with
no,
that.
no, no, no. Apparently they did check it, and they said, "Cool, cool decision."
Nah,
Yeah. They
Apparently
went
they
with the
did
it
check
was
it.
too
on-field.
it
They
was
went with
too
the
quick. It
on-field.
was too quick, man. The ref should have went and looked at it. It was too quick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one, that one, because even I thought it was a penalty at first, but when I saw that replay, I was like, whoa, he actually
Yeah.
missed the ball and the player, and it looked like
Yeah.
Javier just went for the dive there. You know what I mean? He took advantage of that situation regardless, and
Yeah,
to be honest,
it was a very bad tackle. But yeah, I
yeah,
think he definitely milked it. He definitely milked it.
he definitely milked it. And you know what? That's football, man. You have to be able to take chances like that and use everything to your advantage. Be adaptable, even if it's that small of a margin, right? You can see how much that changed the game for them. You know what I mean? And so props to Harvey Elliott, but Wan-Bissaka still, man. Like, and usually Wan-Bissaka is the one making those proper tackles. He's the one, like, he's on it with the tackles, bro. But that was, I don't know, the heat of the moment, or you know what I mean? It's just it
Nah,
was
that was
sad.
a lazy. It was a lazy tackle. Lazy
It
tackle.
was a lazy tackle, yeah.
Before we go all the way there, let's go Liverpool 1-0. Who's at fault for that set piece goal? Because the ball comes in, gets flicked over, and Diaz is allowed to half volley this ball.
I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna blame for that one.
Yeah.
I'm playing, but it's just like
I saw that talking about that, and I don't really know. I still haven't looked it back to see if there was like somebody to blame, or it was just like, somebody definitely.
like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, how could someone, whoever, because like you said, I need to go look at it, but how did someone allow Diaz, anyone? I'm blaming Yemi, the guys who were in that thing. How
Yeah.
did they let Diaz do a half volley
The only thing I
in the
was thinking
box, man?
maybe it might be Kambala, when I was looking at it, but I'm not really sure. Like Rashford was on one of the posts, Della was on the other post, so I don't think it's any of their man. My guess would be Kambala, but
Okay.
yeah, if I had to like guess, but I
No, because
mean,
I was just curious because I was like, how did you get me? I'm like Luis Diaz, who how many times does that brother do the half volley thing and miss, man? But
yeah,
yeah,
I was
he's managed to.
it was like I honestly, bro. Listen, bro. Can we all agree that was it's a negative for Liverpool to draw that game? Do you
Oh
agree
yeah,
with
100%, 100%,
100%.
100%.
100%.
because
Especially with the chances they had as well. Yeah,
Yeah. The amount of chances
yeah,
they had.
yeah.
They were what?
Easy.
If they won the game, they would have been what, 2 points ahead of Arsenal, I
2
think.
points.
yeah,
Yeah, and 3 points ahead of us now is a 1 point thing. Like they definitely, I think this weekend, out of all the teams like in that title race, I think Liverpool's definitely the loser because we won our game, Arsenal won their game, and Liverpool dropped points. They're not in first place anymore, and they equal with points on us. And just like what I think it's 4 goals ahead or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be 4. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they've
so
been
I think
scoring though. Like Liverpool has been scoring previously though, right?
yeah, but if you look at their last like 4 or 5 games, they've been conceding a lot. They conceded against Sheffield, conceded against Man United, conceded against who did they play before Sheffield? They've been conceding a lot. So
The
me,
Sheffield, they came back.
I'm happy. I'm happy that obviously I'm happy, but I want to see their goal difference like slow down a bit because yeah, they were scoring a lot of goals a couple months ago.
You think that they defend? Because I mean, I was looking at that forward players and I felt like Darwin Núñez made a lot of mistakes. Like there was certain times I was like, bro, one, he should have shot, or his final ball was not, you know. So
I
I
feel like
think
their front three still doesn't have like the chemistry that like okay, so obviously they've scored a lot of goals, but when you look at them together, like as a unit, Diaz, Salah, and Nunes, they don't really have that chemistry that, let's say, like obviously Salah, Mane, and Firmino had. And then a lot of the assists come from the midfield. It's McAllister, Soboslai, Robertson from the defense. They're the ones putting a lot of the assists. But if you look at their numbers with them assisting each other, it's not a lot like the other front threes in the Premier League. So I think chemistry is a problem, but I think Nunes is young. Salah has been there for a minute. There's been talks about whether he's gonna leave or not. I think this is Diaz's second season there, so yeah, chemistry was always gonna be like an issue. But yeah, I think that's probably it. They don't play as well together. If it's not just like counter attacks, obviously straight counter attacks, they're probably the best like counter attacking front three because of their pace. They can dribble and they're clinical. But like when it comes to when they have the ball and they're playing with each other, I don't see them linking up as much as we're used to seeing Liverpool front line link up.
Also, like their attackers are very wasteful. Like Darwin Núñez generally, like he needs a couple chances before he really score, or he might waste a lot. Gakpo he hasn't really shown that he's like consistently scoring. So I think they are like what you're saying, MB, that chemistry is definitely missing, but also that just killer. It's because it was similar to what people were saying with the FA Cup match as well. They missed a lot of chances, but I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna give my boys credit.
Now, but I feel like this was this. Sorry, bro. I feel like these chances were worse. I think they did miss chances in the FA Cup, but
the FA Cup and like all the chances. I know they had a couple chances in the air, and like the first half, similar in the first half, like Liverpool were predominantly dominant. They looked like they were gonna win the game. Then towards the second half, we came back. But I think maybe in the FA Cup, I think we scored first, so that helped us. So maybe
I
you're
believe
right.
you did actually.
Like they already got the goal. It was their it was the on them.
But bro, if we're being honest, yeah, in that first half, personally, shooting boots on, they go minimum 3-0.
Yeah.
Like some of the chances, like that Darwin chance, bro. Oh, if that was me,
That was a good save. That was a good save. The one with
brother, that save shouldn't even need to be made. Square that. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you ain't gonna shoot first time, square it. Because bro, thing was there. What's his name? Soboslai.
There's always gonna be someone better in a better position. Always.
Soboslai was there.
Yeah, he was. He was just done.
Soboslai was there, bro. Like you don't, especially, and even the Mo Salah. Like when do you see Mo Salah miss that kind of chance?
Yeah.
Really? Do you get? So like, yeah, give you a lot of credit because at the end of the day, I remember the Luis Diaz one. No, not Luis Diaz. Darwin Núñez thing cleared the ball out that lot when it came. So yeah, he done his job. But yeah, Liverpool, I think in that first half, listen, second half was a bit more 50-50, but in that first half, they really should have got at least 2. Listen, 3 maybe is a lot, but they should have got 1 more, man. because
Yeah.
you man, bro, please give us that same space. I beg,
Bro.
please.
Oh
I
my
beg,
goodness.
I beg, please,
It's a
please give.
It's a different game.
Oh,
Different game.
why, please?
Bro.
There's no need. Don't do that. Don't change
Bro,
the way you play.
in
Don't do that.
25 minutes. In 25 minutes, we will finish the
BK,
game.
I know you're not talking about don't change the way you play.
Listen,
Talk to him.
Don't change the way you play. Don't change the way you play.
MB. What was our conversation
Man,
before?
you was
Arsenal.
anticipating. You were anticipating your team changing the way you play. So don't.
Was it not me saying we're gonna go there and stink up
Yeah,
the
that's
place?
what I'm saying. You was anticipating your team changing the
No,
way
I
y'all
didn't
play.
anticipate. I knew we won. You know, it wasn't. Listen, I knew we were
Anticipating.
always, brother. We were always gonna stink up the gap against you lot.
Man United, just make sure they don't win. I'm gonna be on your side again. If I need to wear red, I'll wear red. We at Old Trafford. OT. We can't allow Arsenal to come to Old Trafford and beat us in Manchester, man. It's Manchester United. A City United.
We're having flashbacks with the United fan.
A
Oh
City
my
United. A City in I wear purple if I have to. Blue and red mixed together. I don't care, bro.
I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted because every day I change, but Arsenal, we'll see, man.
Honestly.
We gonna.
But honestly, as a City fan, if I have to choose, at first I was hating because I don't like history being made. That's not my history. I don't want Arsenal to win their first trophy in whatever year. But I would very much rather Jurgen Klopp leave with only a Carabao Cup than anything else. So if we don't win the league, Arsenal have to win the league. But I cannot see Liverpool win the league, bro. I cannot.
Said other managers collect trophies. I collect relationships.
Who said that?
Klopp.
That's because he's a whore. That's why he collecting relationships. What is he talking about?
One trophy that you ain't gonna collect trophies. Listen, Liverpool. I don't want to give them. I don't want to because I want to give my boys credit, bro. I want to give the low credit because the last Chelsea, he gave away the penalty. You know what I'm saying? He could have dropped. He has been Man United's most consistent performer. I did criticize against the Chelsea, but today he really played, man. There was some one-on-ones, he had a lot of recoveries. He was there. And also going forward, he helped the team as well. Defensively, bro, with Ten Hag, I know a lot of people are people are still not sure with him, and this is why I somewhat defend him because sometimes a team can pull out a result. Because if you really think about United, bro, after that performance and everything, it could have been easily for us to drop our heads and then Liverpool to come in. There's a lot of talk about Rashford, people criticizing him. He benched him against Chelsea, but then he started there again, So I think that was great. Obviously, Rashford didn't score anything, but I still think he played somewhat okay. He had moments, Kambala, bro, the kid, you know what I'm saying? First start really playing against Liverpool, playing against Mohamed Salah, but who, people say one of the best right wingers in the Premier League, playing against Nunes, playing against all these players, Diaz. Yeah, I feel like Diaz, especially in the first half, was having a great game. But Kambala, bro, he was there. You know what I'm saying? So that was big for Ten Hag as well. I think he had a really great performance. Obviously, I feel like that goal, Bruno's goal, we really needed that. That helped galvanize the squad. But I'm impressed with what I saw today from a performance standpoint. I would have won. I think he should have scored that goal towards the end to just get the 3 points. Pull up. Maybe if Amado's on the pitch, you can see what would have happened. But I'll take the performance.
I agree with that because I think coming into this, everyone expected Liverpool to bash United. You know what I mean? But even all my United friends, I told them, I'm like, I actually believe in this form or whatever. This one is about pride. This is about we're not gonna let Liverpool come into Old Trafford and boss us. You know what I mean? No matter what, we have to grind out a result. You know, and I was actually confident United could win this. I actually was, and even when I tuned in, right, and I saw it was because I missed the first half. I was following commentary, but when I tuned in, I saw 1-0. I was like, oh damn! And then I saw Liverpool controlling the ball, but then Bruno scored, and my goodness, everything just switched up. Liverpool lost shape. United now are counter-attacking with even though it wasn't precision, but you could see that it's hunger. It's like, you know what? Yeah, fuck, let's go for it. They're shaky right now.
We like that against Chelsea, but when I walk back at that Chelsea game, you could see even Gallagher pushing Mainu off the ball and that they were bullying some of the players. You know what I'm saying? Like it was not that streetwise game. You know, like today.
That's because and against Chelsea, the pitch was cold. It was cold. Cold, oh man,
not fact. No fact.
Shout out to Cole Palmer though. You know, I heard he's the best British player right now.
Oh, brother.
I heard some people saying that.
God.
Here we go.
Podcast.
If you take away Cole Palmer's penalties,
let's say British winger.
Let's imagine a situation. Let's imagine a situation where Foden was taking out penalties. How many goals would you think Foden would have?
True. Look, Kai Havertz has more non-penalty goals than Cole Palmer.
I just heard that. I just want to kind of see what y'all saying.
But Foden has 21 goals, no penalties. Like as a midfielder, that's crazy.
This season?
Yeah.
This season, yes.
All comps?
All comps. I think in the Prem he's on 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the last time Foden took a penalty.
Yeah, he's not a penalty. He's not a penalty taker. But what I'm saying is like that's still crazy that he's still above all these penalty takers. He still has more goals than that.
If we not counting penalties, I want to hear Andy Cole shouts, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Man, ain't nobody worry about these old time niggas, man.
Old time niggas, man.
But today, and going back to it, what I was saying, Casemiro being there was very important. Like he was there, Obviously, I thought
first half.
It wasn't his best game.
Yeah, that first half he was stinky, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't his best game. But
that's Cab. Cole Palmer is the best in the world. What are you talking about?
There you go.
Man, Cole Palmer is a penalty merchant.
Yo.
Penalty merchant. Where was Cole Palmer today?
What are you talking about?
Where was Cole Palmer today?
No, he got assist. He did his job. The boy did his job. Yeah, I mean,
man, we're not even on Chelsea yet. We're going to come to Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, nigga. Listen, Phil Foden gotta go sit down. You know what I mean? This nigga been playing big boy football since Lord knows when, and now he want to perform his numbers. You see, the boy Cole is carrying a team that is struggling right now.
Foden has how many PFA Young Player of the Year awards? Behave yourself, man.
Hold on. This guy Noodle said Kai Havertz has more non-penalty goals than Cole Palmer. Don't ever mention a donkey and an Iceman in the same sentence. You know what I mean? That's just disrespectful right there.
One said a donkey.
Can you hear this guy?
They wish a donkey when he was scoring in the Champions League.
They're only mad Kai Havertz wasn't playing like this, you know what I mean? When he was on their team. You know, they're seeing a completely different player. They're like, hold on, Dobby Harambe. Hold on. He went to the north side of London and is balling.
What he's doing is that's the same thing he was doing, man.
First of all, he didn't score 10 goals for you in the season. So
man, let him win you a trophy. All this is cute, but
no worries. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, let me continue to give my youngsters credit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me continue to give my youngsters credit.
Man.
All credit. This nigga, y'all niggas didn't say Dalot has been consistent. Dalot got stretched by Cole Palmer, but we saw them skills he did to that boy Dalot. That boy Dalot was getting stretched. Dalot has been getting
got a bad game. I'll give you that. You know, McTominay, it's 1-1 draw. You know what I'm saying? It was a 1-1 draw. You know, McTominay scored 2 against you. So what you saying?
That's even worse.
The ball home, nigga. That's
difference here, nigga. That's even worse, Lulu.
Go Palmer to the ball home, bro.
Lulu, that's even worse. Cole Palmer's actually good. You let Scott McTominay score 2 on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's just
Matizi, man.
make a wish foundation, you know, hang on. But you couldn't take the ball home. You gotta leave the ball here, nigga. You leave the ball
But look,
at the stadium. Go
look,
Palmer took the ball home. Right next to his treble winning medals.
yeah.
When he was
I know you're
at
not talking about trebles, bro. Be quiet.
100%. He put
Be
it on the
quiet.
table.
How you flexing with another man's trouble, brother? Get your own
Well, what do you
clothes.
mean?
What you
This
doing,
is our
fam?
player now. You know what I
Get
mean?
your own
Got
clothes,
Mason
bro.
Mount
Three.
That's crazy.
stop borrowing MB's clothes. Get your own, fam.
Yeah.
I'm trying to flex.
Oh man.
Nah, man. It's laundry day. We just what's it called? Borrowing they clothes or whatnot.
Lily, man,
Before I
Lily,
talk,
let me listen.
hold on.
Go,
I was gonna say
go,
before I talk about Menu, bro. I want y'all to
You
tell
don't
me
deserve him.
what did y'all think about United going in though? Did y'all think we're gonna win, lose, or draw?
I thought you were gonna win.
I thought you were gonna win, brother.
Okay.
Not
I'm
even
hoping
listen
for a
now,
draw.
not no trophy, not even like that. But I thought they were gonna win because they were at
Yeah.
home. If
But
if that was
yeah.
if that was like an away game, oh yeah, they're smoking
Yeah,
you.
done.
Nah, it would have been done, bro. But
done.
OT, this yeah, me.
So what do y'all think
It's
about the performance then, both considering first half and the second, like just performance wise, for both?
I first half I couldn't say anything. I can't really say anything.
Now, first half, I would put Man United's performance. First half, I would say y'all were lucky. Second half, you played
You
better.
were
It
better.
was more of an even game. But first half, y'all were definitely lucky to get. Even let's be honest. Even the equalizer goal was lucky. Like it wasn't lucky. Like okay, Bruno scored. That's skill. But like that wasn't like y'all played and got
You
the goal. It was
created
a
that,
bad
yeah.
pass. Yeah. So I think the way y'all got into the game and the way y'all stayed in the game from the first half to the equalizer was lucky. But then after that, I think it was a very balanced game. Honestly, I feel like the penalty was unfortunate. Y'all should have left there with 3 points. But it was just like I said at the
Who was that
beginning, it
again?
was
That
just a
was Wan-Bissaka?
stupid tackle.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, it was just a stupid tackle,
All
but
that
y'all should have
tackling.
definitely won that game.
Yeah,
All
now
that tackling.
I don't
That
think
one
I'm
man
I'm
get
I'm
you in
probably one of
trouble.
the few people. I don't think that was a pen.
Yeah, I don't think it was a pen either. Like I said
I don't think it
before.
was a
That's a
pen either.
penalty. That's a penalty.
but it's one
Yeah,
of
it
those
is.
Nah,
that
that
you
was
give the referee, especially if
I was
they
about to say, look at Lily just hating, bro.
they
Of
blow it.
course he gonna say it's a
that's
penalty.
not him, bro. That's fact.
Nah,
He got
that's not a
Raheem
pen,
Sterling
bro.
on his team. Of course he gonna say it's a penalty.
What do you mean, bro? That is your legend. Don't talk to me about what's it called?
I don't know who you talking about, man. I don't know who you talking about. But hey,
Nah, that's
that is not a
human
penalty,
lie.
bro. That is not a penalty, man.
That's
That
not a
is not a penalty.
Bro,
But you
what
put
you
yourself
mean?
in that position.
The nigga when he came in with the tackle and stuff. I understand that what's it called? Elliot, he kind of like milked it a little bit, but still the action was still there. Like if
No, the action
Wan-Bissaka
was
didn't do
there.
that,
Yeah,
then
that's fine.
Elliot would
The
have
action is there.
fallen.
But if you watch the way Elliot, like the contact, it was initiated by Elliot, and Elliot was already going down before any contact. That's not a penalty. If you watch
I don't.
Elliot's
I
foot,
don't know if he initiated.
the foot that they claiming made the contact. If you watch the replay, Wan-Bissaka misses Elliot completely, and Elliot like moves his foot into Wan-Bissaka's leg. Like watch the replay, bro. It's not a penalty.
Yeah, agreed.
But
I
then I got
think if they
like,
look at
why
the
would
detail
Wan-Bissaka
of
even
it.
like do that?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
stupid
but
tackle. He shouldn't have tackled.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put the ref in an uncomfortable position. So
Yeah,
now
Yeah, but the
like
whole
I think
point of VAR is they shouldn't be an uncomfortable position. If the ref calls it and he goes and watches the screen and realizes it's a mistake, he should be able to pull it back.
yeah.
but
But
VAR is
hey,
stupid. Like
I
VAR
think we've established that English referees and VAR are the bottom tier. So
yeah.
I mean, it's terrible. And if you look at it, right, even Gabriel Jesus is the penalty that he conceded. I mean, they looked at that. They really looked at that, and then they said that's still a penalty. They looked at the detail. They look at how
These
how
refs
he
are
even just trusts
stupid.
the ball, and then it still got
The
the
refs
man.
are stupid. Look at Chelsea
They-
against Burnley. That okay, that was a penalty, but how can you give that as a red card straight?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a red
Bro,
card.
these refs, they want Klopp to win this thing. They want to go out with a bang. That's what they want. You know
Oh
what I
man.
mean? So it's like it's unfortunate. But hey, as an Arsenal fan, a draw or a win for United was still a win for me, regardless. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
mate.
So
A draw's not a win for me. A loss would have
draw
been
for
a
me,
win
a
for
draw
me.
is a win for me. It's a win. It just
Nah,
makes it even more
I need.
interesting.
I
But
was
hold on,
so bro.
but before we go into Arsenal, though, right? Last thing on United, though.
Yeah,
One,
yeah,
two
Nah,
things.
I still got something to say about United.
Okay,
yeah.
then
No, there's still some stuff to say for sure, for sure.
okay, then I was gonna say, like, how did y'all like? Did you like Ten Hag? Did you give him credit? Like, there's been a lot of questions on his tactics. Should he stay? Blah blah blah. But like, just looking at this performance, like, how did y'all feel about Ten Hag?
I mean, yeah, I feel like some of the subs he made were like Rashford. I don't know. I would have preferred. I don't know if it's an injury. I would have preferred
It was an injury.
Rashford
It was an
staying on.
injury.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I think the subs he made. Anthony was a good sub.
It was a good sub.
Garnacho on the left. I don't think that was the best idea. I don't know. I feel like he would have. Obviously, Anthony plays right wing, but I feel like if he brought Ahmad on the left and left Garnacho, because Garnacho was killing it on the right. I feel like when he
Yeah,
came on the left, he was kind of less in the game.
yeah, yeah.
But other than that, I feel like yeah, it was a good managerial performance, I would say. But I think this was a case of like the players showed up for him this time because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I said, if Liverpool had gone in 2-3 nil at first half, I don't think we would be talking about the same game. I think you would be saying that nigga need to be out.
yeah.
But I always
Yeah.
feel like players always perform. Like I always feel like Ten Hag always
Really?
puts out a
Nah,
performance.
there's certain games where your players just seem like I'm not even saying it because I'm a City fan, but the game against us, like when we go 2-0 up, it's like nobody wants to play no more. Like your players are
Yeah,
not they're not like tracking. And I know for a fact the manager is not saying, all right, the game is done, don't track back. Like your players just stop playing. And a game like this today, after going 1-0 down, the pressure y'all were under, the players could have easily been like, bro, like we're losing this game. We're not really playing for like a trophy right now. Let's just go back in the locker room. But they came to play. I feel like it's 50% the manager and 50% the players. And today I think the players definitely did their 50%. But for I know for a fact there've been a lot of games where maybe it's not all the players, but a handful of key players for Man United don't perform as well as they should, and then the team kind of collapses.
mm.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
DK. I mean, Lulu, go ahead. Lulu, go ahead.
What's it called? I wanted to say, man, I'm watching games, the Chelsea game, the Liverpool games, and Bruno Fernandes, man. I don't think Bruno Fernandes is good, man. Like, I need a new midfielder, like desperately,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of times where there's a lot of plays where it was just he just needed now a simple just pass here or simple touch here, and then you want to overtouch the pass, you want to overcook the pass, you want to do something crazy. I feel like, especially when it comes to big games, like he's holding you guys back, and how he wants to
I
play
mean,
this whole transition defense type football.
yeah,
You need a player
I,
that can help you in the transitions and that can like, you know what I mean, smoothly. Like look at KDB, bro. This nigga KDB scored a banger against what's it called? The Palace. That shit was ridiculous, you know? And like the quality and depth that City has is absolutely crazy because Phil Foden just scored a hat trick midweek, and then on the weekend they bring on Kevin De Bruyne to replace him. You see what I'm saying? Like that quality and depth is actually crazy. So now when I look at Man United, your first 11 is like okay, Bruno, Garnacho now cement himself as the first 11, and then the rest of the options is just like, you know, it's like who's really gonna step up? Bruno don't really have a replacement. If you really think about a replacement, is Ericsson, but Ericsson should be somewhere next to some oxygen. You know what I mean? He shouldn't even be outside right now, but you know,
this guy, bro.
it's, it's just a
I
blessing
totally
that he can
forgot
be out
about
here in the streets. But what's it called? Yeah,
Lulu,
man, I think I need a 10 for sure.
Before I responded, Al in the comments said, "Today I won't blame the manager. That tackle bro talking about, I guess is Kambala." Then all right, Lulu. I was saying here, Lulu, you capping. He said Bruno will start in Chelsea for the next 30 years.
Yeah, that's the bit. Bruno ain't gonna start. The Bruno can't even start for the females
That's
that you're talking
facts.
about. He gonna start for Chelsea for the next 30 years. He ain't gonna start for the under 12s, but not over here at
Yeah,
Chelsea. I
but
just don't see how, like, when you look at Bruno, I don't know what you can defend. Like, what is there even to like? If he wasn't playing for your team, you will not support Bruno Fernandes. That's the type of player he is. Like, just because he plays for Man U, that's why you're gonna defend him. I get it, but
I
in
said
hindsight, that's just a waste of
I
time.
said my piece on Bruno, and at this point, I think the circumstances not putting him in the best position right now, but I'm for keep him next season. And if the performance is not up, then you have someone else that takes his place. He takes his place. Like I'm not looking at him like he's one of the ones that need to go today. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the ones that can be on the team. And if someone else plays better than him, and I would like to see him subbed a bit more next season. I feel like this season he's been tired, and there's been up take him out and put someone else in there, and that's not been done this season. I want to see that, and if he keeps his position, he keeps his position. But I've always said that I feel like Bruno's quality. Y'all know my take on that, so I'm not even gonna go into that today. But as a captain, I felt like he performed when I didn't really see a performance from him. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I saw a performance from him. I'm seeing him like tackles defensively. He was there. You know what I'm saying? I felt like offensively he was creating chances as well. You know what I'm saying? And that goal was a nice goal, bro. You could have significant skill. He took it on.
Yeah,
He took
that
it.
was a hard finish. That was
Yeah.
definitely a difficult finish, my friend.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No touch, just boom, hit it. So, I gotta give credit there. And I felt like he was one of the ones when the going got tough, he was there, bro, defensively.
Yeah, he was pressing, he was running around, he was everywhere, bro. That's what I was
Everywhere.
saying. He reminded me of like the way, like Odegaard, man, like taking charge, bro. When everyone else is standing like that, you're the one that's showing through your actions that you're running.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Your
and
performance
that's what it
your
is.
performance might not be like, you may be missing passes because he was missing passes and all that. But at least from a performance standpoint, he pulled up. He came in. And I said in the comments, Bruno played really good today. Bruno's one of the hardworking guys on the pitch, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%. I felt like he was there. Another 90 minutes, But I've been waiting. I want to talk about Menu, man. I'm not going to give him too much credit because at the end of the day, you have to replicate this next season. That's when football, like doing this one season and this doesn't really matter, but we've seen that everyone has, like, people have done that. You got to stay cool. Replicate that. If he replicates that next season, I'll give him credit. But boy, the cojones.
Nah, I
Hold
think
it,
he deserves credit. I think he deserves credit because one, he's 18 years old. It's his first season. He's taking charge, bro. He's for an 18-year-old in his first season in this United team. He's taking
I've been
charge.
telling y'all, it's trauma. At Man United, there's a lot of trauma. 18
There's a
years
lot of
old at
trauma,
Man
bro.
United. 18 years old at Man United is 25 at any other club, bro. Like, this nigga has a 25-year-old mind in an
Nah, for real.
18-year-old body.
Nah, no, for real, bro. This kid, the way he took, but even his goal is
Bro,
kind of
like
out of nothing.
they just threw him in the mix. Like when you throw somebody in the mix like that, you're either gonna be good or you're gonna fail. And I love to see like young players like come in and like cement a place in the team. I think he's a baller for sure.
Yeah, that you can't take that away from him, man.
If you look back at that goal, you see that he created that chance. Like he had the ball.
Yeah, he ran. Yeah.
He was watching Kevin De Bruyne the day before.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with him, man, because I'm seeing a level of maturity in him that I it looks good. But again, that was big, bro. And that skill, they asked him like, did you we were celebrating before he went in, and he was like, yeah, I probably got a little excited, but I felt good. It felt good when I hit it. He said
he connected that really well.
The connection that really well. So yeah, that's big of him, man. I'm proud. Again, defensively, I saw that. I think for the past, even I don't know if it's for the Chelsea game or the game against Brentford. I think he gave the ball away before they scored their goals. So there's been, and even at Chelsea, he was losing a lot of possession. So he's had not the greatest past couple of games. But again, bro, I'm like what I'm really giving him credit for is just the attitude, bro. Like just standing there, you know what I'm saying, being part of the team and just helping the team out, you know what I'm saying, defensively or offensively. Like Casemiro's been out there's been a lot of changes, but he's been constant there since everyone's been injured, since he came back from injury. He's been constantly in the team. So that's big. I'll give him credit for that. But now I wanted us to win for sure, but I'll take the point, man. I'll take the performance. I think Ten Hag, like we all needed this performance,
Yeah, I think that gives confidence going forward.
I think it's built. I won't say he performed well, but he's building on his performances. You know what I'm saying? Even today, I saw him at set pieces. He was getting close to certain things, and that's what we really miss. You see, today, Thiago Silva scored for Chelsea. Like that's last season. He used to get us those goals. He was the one, whether it's set pieces, getting the goals again. So he's getting to that level again. And towards the end of the season, we're gonna need him. And let me get to these comments again. And BK, you said you had one more thing to say before we move from United. But let me read the comments. Al said he's talking about Bruno. I think he's talking about Bruno, but he said he puts more effort than any United player on the pitch day in, day out. That's true. Consistently, definitely Bruno. And then he said, look at Rashford's body language. He was playing like he didn't want to be on the pitch. Every time Ahmad ball playing minutes. I don't know about the Rashford thing, but I think we're being super. I mean, I get it. You're one of the highest paid players. You're one of the senior players. Yeah, they're gonna look at him, but for me, I feel like the United fans, we're a little too just focused on him. But Rashford, that comes with the territory, so he got to hold that.
Link for United ain't easy.
Yeah, Al said Casemiro's finish. Oh my God. He said Wan-Bissaka didn't need to make that tackle, which I agree with. And he said he's young, talking about Kobe. This is his first year. He's still learning. Yeah, 100%. I'll take that. Again, playing against, even playing against Liverpool again. He's going through that first season, going through that challenges. Like all the he's having is good. It's good for the youngsters, bro. And I think Ten Hag has been emphasizing that in all his press conferences with the youngsters. Kambala coming in again. He said he could have played Casemiro down there, but he chose to give them the kid at the player. So I'll give him, and he had a yellow card too. So I was worried about it, but because he was making a lot of tackles, I was like, I don't know if he's gonna get the red or not, but he finished the game out. But yeah, I mean that's all I had to say about United. Really, BK, were you gonna say something?
No point.
Yeah, for Arsenal, man, we did y'all. I did what I could right now. And when it comes to United, we'll have a conversation. We'll see how it goes back there. And
there's still definitely some time.
I know who I don't want it to win it. So when it gets to that point where we gotta play United, we'll have a conversation.
That's gonna be a bloodbath, that game, because that game ultimately is gonna decide a lot for both teams. Because I think United also still want to fight for Europe. Even though they're 9 points behind, I still think they're still we're on 31, so there's 7 games to play. That is still a lot of points up for grabs, and there's a lot of grinding out for teams to do in these last couple of weeks, right? And it's going to be very, very interesting. The running of games that each team has. It's literally like, I don't know what the football gods were writing the script for this season, but it's going to be absolutely amazing towards the end. And it's going to be so nerve-wracking, I think, for Arsenal fans, because who knows from now till then, with the form that we're in, we're more than 10, we're literally unbeaten this year, right? And all we have to do is just win 7 more.
Man,
right?
so are we.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
Y'all have 2 back-to-back London derbies. We will be there.
I'm telling you, we have it hard, man. That's why I believe if we win this, it's even much more of an achievement because of the way we're winning it and like the competition. And like this time, it's a real test of strength and mentality. As they said, we didn't have that last season, but this season it's really showing. And like, it's just gonna be. I'm just excited, man, for the running. No matter what, you know what I mean. As like, I don't wanna come off as an emotional fan. I really want to come off as like a logical fan and like just a fan of football and someone who looks at looks at it from many different perspectives. And for Arsenal, we have definitely grown. I'm happy to see the way my team is going. Yes, it would be nice to win a trophy. It would be nice to win the Premier League. It will be amazing, in fact, because it will be a great achievement. I think we deserve it, and the manager deserves it. But damn, we got Tottenham, we got Chelsea, which is not worried. We got United. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, those games are going to be crucial.
Yeah, but how do y'all feel about that Brighton game, man? You know, Trossard over here celebrating against Brighton like he has no.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. He better celebrate. He had a bust before he left Brighton. Him and De Zerbi weren't that good. Question.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently he was questioned. He was questioned. Apparently he had a little bust up with De Zerbi, and then De Zerbi kind of questioned his commitment or something like that. So that's why it shows in the celebration. Like, my brother, I am at my home now. I am going to celebrate because I'm on the way to possibly winning the Premier League with this team, and this team has made me feel like a family. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of like if Al Nasser and United played right now and Ronaldo scored, he's celebrating. He's suing in that motherfucker. Trust me. You know that after what they made him go through, he's gonna sue at Stratford End, my brother.
Nah, I didn't know they had an issue, but Trossard though, I like him, man. I like him right now, but
he just shows clutch. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think, PK? What do you think about Trossard? Because sometimes he does kind of piss me off. Sometimes, but he always makes up for it.
Listen, for me about Trossard, the one thing I just don't like him in the sense, not like is he can be a tad bit selfish sometimes.
Yes.
You know, like everything else. Not even brothers. Listen, if we can sit here and think about that, because I've even the game against Brighton, there was chances in the first half where, you know, release that ball quicker or make your pass or do your action. But do you know what? With Trossard, I feel like, you know, we were gonna get Modric. You get me? You get me? So it's like, think of what we could have, you know.
The quality, the difference in quality, for sure.
So
he's like, doing the job for me, Trossard.
Trossard?
Hindsight's a thing, innit? But you know, I can't say. Do you know what it is? It's like I've always said about Modric is him. If we had him, like the thing about the Trossard signing was Arteta didn't mind Trossard, but Arteta wanted Modric, and you can tell he was like, listen, Arteta. I don't feel I'm putting words in people's mouth and how they feel, but you know when you get something that you don't really want, but you know you still use it, but the level of care isn't there, so it takes you a while to appreciate it. That's what I feel like with Trossard. You know, I feel like Arteta himself knew he's good. He's a good player, but you know he wanted Modric. You know that was his man. So it's like, he came, but it's just like, okay, now it's like now. I remember when Trossard was there, it was like we were still having a debate about do we need a left, another left centre back? Are we playing Trossard as a striker? And against Brighton, he subbed them both on, and he stuck Martinelli right wing.
Oh my God.
I think it started last season. If that was Trossard's going right wing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he's doing well, man, and you know, as it's something different, and if it means we can ice Martinelli for a little bit longer just to get his full fitness, then I'm here for it, man. But I think he deserves his spot. Jesus right now, I don't know if you're going off the last month, I think I'll give it to Trossard, but Jesus is still effective for us. So I don't know, man. that left back,
Yeah,
left wing spot is still chop and change. So
it is. You are right. It's one of those spots, and I even wanted to ask as well. What do you think? Like, I know we have our feelings about Zinchenko, and during that game as well. I realized when we're playing with Zinchenko, right, we definitely abuse that left side a lot more often, and having Jesus and Zinchenko on that left side, what is good, but I just prefer to have Martinelli playing with Zinchenko on that left side as well. But Zinchenko definitely is looking like he's done, right, when it comes to I think with Zinchenko, when we have control of games and we're in the final third, he's good when he drops in, right? But when it comes to like defensive shape and stability, yeah, Kiwior, Tomiyasu, Julian Timber on that left all day. But I also don't want to take away Zinchenko's quality, because he is also one of our top players in terms of progressive passes into the final third and making it happen as well. But that's really it. But
listen,
yeah,
as fans, if you ask me, can we get Nuno Mendes or what's that Leverkusen brother? What's his name? Alex, whatever his name is, Grimaldo.
There's Grimaldo and Word. Is it Words?
No, not Verts. We would like Verts, but I don't think we need a player like Verts.
Yeah, we don't need. Yeah, it's more of a wing player. He's more of a I get that.
Hey, I'll take him still. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we don't need him. If we got Verts, it's like. Let's not even talk about him. But listen, if we got like a left back, I was someone who wasn't too sure on Ben White right back in it, but has he shot me up this season? Yeah, he has. So it's one of those things. It's like, I personally, Zinny, I've always said it. When you've got a Dingra targeting you for 90 minutes, like this,
you're not sure what, defensively or what?
Yeah,
no, it just tells me everybody knows you can't defend. Yeah. You can't have this Adingri who literally had the touch of Højlund and the finishing ability of who always janks their shot, bro. That just always hitting it wide, bro. I don't even know who.
Yeah.
So
Nunes?
someone, I said Nunes. Yeah. So it's a bit like,
Or Timo Werner. Pick.
Yeah. Timo Werner at Chelsea, good man. Yeah. Timo at Chelsea, just what Dingra was doing. Brother, we conceded to Mo Salah the same goal 2 years in a row. What does that tell you, bro?
Yeah, fair enough.
On the same side.
That is fair enough. That is
on
fair
the
enough.
Same side, the same goal we conceded 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
no,
that's fair enough. I completely agree, and I think we have better options. I don't even think
as well. That's the thing.
We don't even need to buy a left back. I think our defense is pretty much very solid. Having Tomiya, having the player profiles that we have, bro, and the versatility of all of them. And look at our defense, and we ain't even put Julian Timber in the mix yet. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show you.
That's the problem. ACL injury means I don't see Zinchenko leaving next summer.
Really?
An ACL injury is not something you wanna.
Yeah, who has an ACL injury?
No, Timber. We're talking about.
Okay.
Because
let's say he had, because he's coming back. But so it's like, when so an ACL injury, it's one of those injuries where even next season, it's still an easing process,
No, yeah, I don't think he's gonna start a game. I'll be surprised if he does play a game.
He will start
this season.
I think he will start the last game of the season.
Yeah, probably the last game of the season.
Start or come on.
Maybe come on. Maybe come on.
I don't think he's gonna start. We have way more. We have better play. We have players who have been performing, and I'll tell you, as a coach, you have to be smart as well in that situation. And I think if he wants to reintroduce him into the team, he wants to introduce him fresh, like it's a new season. I think that's the best way to do it, instead of just putting him in a title race. In you know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure that comes with that. There's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So I think, bro, I think definitely we can do it with Tomiyasu Kiwior, who has definitely shown me another side to him. I remember when he first came, I was a bit, but players grow into their roles. They learn, and Kiwior left back has been wow. He's been solid, man. He's been very solid. We all know Tomiyasu, man. For the whole Arsenal squad, they ask who's the hardest person to dribble against, and it's Tomiyasu. They keep saying that. You know what I mean? That's both-footed, and he's just a machine. So, but yeah, there's a lot to this Arsenal team, and the Brighton game actually was a really good game for us to see how really far we've come in terms of we went to Brighton expecting a really hard game. The first 10 minutes of the game, I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, whoa, Brighton can play. Like I forgot how good Brighton are playing from the back and getting the ball from their half into the opposition half. And this is Arsenal we're talking about, one of the best pressing teams as well in the Premier League. We couldn't, our press didn't matter. They were getting away with that like crazy. And I feel like Arteta must have gotten that philosophy from De Zerbi. The way that Brighton get out of that press is insane. It's insane. And it was really interesting to see. It was really interesting. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack. I mean, what else? Like, what do you think, Jack? What do you think about Arsenal right now and that Brighton game if you watched it? Because that game ended.
I mean, for me, I think when I saw the second goal, when I didn't really like paying attention like that. But I think Declan Rice for me is big for you guys. You know, I worry about your goal scoring though, because Jesus again, bro, refuses to score. You know what I'm saying? He had that couple shots. He had the header as well. You know, really worried about him. I think Jorginho is still helping out as well. I think he's stepping up.
Yeah, he stepped up.
And Pate being back, I think helps. Gives you something
100%.
whether it's defensively or even, you know, if it's time to start running again, you know. So I think you guys improved there. And Saka, I don't, you know, he didn't score that game, right? He had a couple.
Yeah, he did. He scored a penalty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
But his overall, I think Saka right now, I don't know. He does kind of seem a little bit phased out, but I think that's just because we are a team. We people are saying, okay, Saka is not performing. But first of all, he has 30 goals and assists this season, and also we do not focus our play that much on the right anymore as well. And we don't need him, especially when Ben White is overlapping, right? It's Ben White who has been making that. Bro, Ben White has been absolutely amazing, bro. Yeah. Like the type of player he is, like a lot of people don't realize that. Even people in Brighton, the way they rate him, and when he was even at like in his old team, and like what was it? It was Bolton or something like that. They were talking about it. I was watching an video, like Ben White is actually one of the most underrated players. And apparently, when he went to Brighton, De Zerbi dropped him or something. Like there was something that the reason why, apparently he told him, oh, it was his weight. They talked about his weight, right? And he was like, what do you mean? So he worked tirelessly to get in the team. Like his work rate, apparently he worked so hard where every day he's doing drills, he's watching video, you know, exclusively for 1 year straight. Apparently he worked on himself. So that's probably why he's probably footballed the fuck out. That's why when he plays, he's like, I'm done, bro. I just want to go home and chill. I've seen enough videos. I've watched enough videos. I've been played, you know what I mean? I'm just like, he's just like, you know what? He's probably went through so much during that period where it's like that did shape him already, where it's now natural for him. All that hard work he put in is now natural. Like you saw him, there's a point in the game in the midfield. This man did one nasty turn, bro. And I was like, is this my right back or is this my midfielder? I'm like, what? You know what I mean? And he really did show me that. And even, bro, in the Premier League right now, I do not see a better right back than Ben White. You know, in terms of overlapping, in terms of even defensively, in terms of natural ability. The guy is not even a right back, but that goes to show also the quality of Mikel Arteta as a coach. Do you know what I mean? As a coach.
What's
how
that?
he's been able to transform players of show players a side to their game that they've never seen.
Huh?
Obviously, we've seen that with Kai Havertz. We've seen it.
I'm busy. 1
He
minute.
has completely transformed the guy. You know what I mean? And we were on this pod even. We all know what we were saying about Kai Havertz, even us Arsenal fans. You know what I mean? We all, there's recording of it. We can all go back and say the shit that Kai Havertz, we were talking, even me. He has, right now, I'm telling you, Kai Havertz is one of my
He's
favorite
been big
players.
for you guys, man. And he's scored stuff.
Even, bro, even.
I just worried
right,
about your goal scorers, though, man.
but
I
this
think
is the thing.
This is the thing. Step up, go,
Yeah.
cross out.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing, right? When it comes to Arsenal, I look at that. We look at that. They say goals. We're worried about goals. We scored. Look how many goals we scored. Look how we're sharing the goals amongst the team, which shows that we are a team and everyone can score. The only person to not score in that 11 is Jorginho, right? But everyone has scored. Everyone's involved. We have Gabriel at the back scoring headers. Big man, you know what I'm saying? Even Saliba could score a header there and there. So like the team is an actual team. It's not a one man. We don't rely on any one man. And that's how I think a team should be, regardless.
That's
And
fair.
every team should have something like that. That's why we're so solid as a unit. But for me, Kai Havertz,
So then let me ask you, who do you think is the most? Who do you think are some of them like important players for you guys in the running? Just like big games, big performances, because you have some big games coming up. Like who you feel like needs to stand up? Which few players for you guys to get it over the line? Or even stay there till stay there towards the end.
I'll tell you three players, right? Three players that are definitely gonna, I think, once they step up, these three players, once they continue the way they're playing, there's nothing that can stop us. And I'll say four players, and I'll go with Gabriel, right? I'll go with Declan Rice. I'll go with Kai Havertz, and I'll go with Odegaard. Those four players itself, once they turn up, the rest of the team is turning up, regardless. I'm telling you, you've seen what we look at Bukayo Saka's performances recently, and we're still turning the fuck up. So you know what I mean? And we don't even have a fully fit Martinelli. You know what I mean? And that's someone for me who I always look out for. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite players.
That Nuru gave?
Sorry?
I was asking BK, does he agree with the four players?
Again?
Now I was saying, do you agree with what like the four players Nuru said that should be?
I wouldn't say those players. For me, it's simple. It's honestly Saka, Odegaard, Rice, and any one of the centre backs you want to give me. I think it's just the spine for me, you know.
Yeah, definitely it's the spine. It's definitely the spine. Right.
I think, you know, Rice, I would say let's keep it short. Odegaard, Rice, and the two centre backs, you know.
Yeah.
As long as we keep that goal, you know, it's simple as keep less clean sheets, be as creative. You know what I mean? If Odegaard finds his passes, goal scoring opportunities, you know, listen, Bukayo, he gets his goals, you know, and as much as we be, you know, like Jesus, it starts in clear cut. He's not used to playing on the left, so I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. But if Odegaard's on his job, and he slips you the ball perfectly, put it away. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as we're defensively solid and we create the one or two chances and we take them, I think that's it, bro. Because, and like I said, as long as if we win the league, it's like this. If we win the league, I think Rice will win Player of the Year. If Liverpool win it, Van Dijk will win it. If City win it, Foden could be in a shout.
Really, you think Van Dijk will win it?
If Liverpool win it, because I think he's not missed. Because I don't think he's missed a game this season, Van Dijk. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Today, like he was one of the defenders that you could tell that time, you know, he was there, bro. It was always difficult. He didn't really show as much as I thought he would, but you know, I think he's been consistent. And if they win it again, he's been one of their most consistent players. But for Arsenal though, like, are you like, you know, I know it's still one game at a time as well, but like, it's getting to that point where like even I'm listening to Pep, and Pep is like, "Oh, Arsenal, what are you doing here?" You know, there's still this bit of like dismissive, like disregard. You know, club today saying for United, if Man United play this way, you know, Arsenal's gonna beat us and all this different stuff.
Oh,
Like
100%.
100,
Brother,
bruh, it's
please
gonna be
play
over
the
in
same
25
way.
minutes.
Please
25
play
minutes.
the same way you played against us.
It's
please.
over. 25 minutes.
beg.
I tell you,
It's
it's
not
You
gonna
finished.
want to give Rice. You want to give Rice all that midfield space. You want to give Jorginho all that space to pick his passes.
big
Boy,
game, different tactics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Different game, different tactics.
nah,
Bruh.
the tactic, my brother. It's because you mean different game, different opponents.
You
Don't say
different
different game,
opponent.
different tactics.
Because
Because
now
if
Yeah, different opponent. You have different tactics for that different opponent. That's what y'all did, right?
but listen,
That's the same thing.
we've only did that for one team, and that's the best team in the league. Do you get what I'm saying? We only did that for one team, and that's the best team in the league. City are
literally
still the best team in the league, bro. You
facts
hear me? They
with the
still
best
are.
manager in the league. So
I hate, but you got a lot of games before that. I think you played Tottenham before you play us, right?
yeah,
Listen, Spurs
you
is
are
a derby, and anything can happen.
yeah.
If we lose that game,
Anything can happen. Yeah.
like
And now
losing that game,
like Ten Hag said, the points are expensive, boy. Before you don't look too far ahead, you know, stay locked in.
No, yeah. I mean, for me, it's just like I think thinking as a fan, it's obviously we're going all the way, but bro, it's every game at a time. As the players say, it's literally every game at a time. And we have Aston Villa at home next, right? And I am confident we can come out with something.
Aston
But
Villa's trying to get top four, bro. So
they're trying to get top four, my friend. They're fighting,
that's not
bro.
going to be easy.
Every team we're playing is kind of fighting for something. You know what I mean?
Even look at that Brentford. They refused to. They was like, by force, we going out with a draw, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying, fam?
Hey, this league is crazy right now.
Even that goal he scored, that's a boogie goal.
Yeah, but bro, do you know what it is as well? It's like, thank you. Like, I don't want the 4-3s coming back. Give me a 2-1 or 2-0, come on, one. Yeah, me. Don't be giving me 4-3s and nah,
I
I'm
last
all right.
minute, boys.
Yeah, I'm all right. Like you see what you said, Mohammed, and I remember watching. I think I watched like the after show on our game, and the guy basically said, "I wish I could remember his name, just to, here we give credit." But just it's one of those things. He was like, "We need to get fans tuning off at 2-0." So when you said, "Oh yeah, at 2-0, I tuned off," I said, "Mwah, more of that, fam. More.
Please.
We need to get you, man, off our faces when we're 2-0 up. That's how we need to play, bro.
Yeah.
Because listen, I was watching the Man City game when Palace. When Palace scored first, I thought, oh, lovely. But then guess what? When they scored two, I said, let's relax. We know what's gonna happen. You hear me? And I asked, you hear me? So it's just
kill it as fast as possible.
Yeah, man, just kill the game off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We need to, like I said, I know Tottenham's gonna be tough. That's a derby, and you know what I mean. I understand, and against United too, it will be tough unless you give us that much space. Then you know what I mean, we'll see. But apart from that, it's like everybody else. Like I should be confident. We beat them last year.
And does your players have that ability to hit the next two gears? Right? It's not working. You got to go to gear one, gear two.
I don't
try to win the game because again,
I don't know. Honestly,
let me just say this, right? And this is something that I said goal scoring is matters, right? You can go to any team because at this point, just like Liverpool today, drawing is a bad result. It's winning. Circumstances, red cards, penalties, because nowadays these forwards, they know that. Like you can see, even though with the Chelsea game, he was looking for that. They're looking for penalties again. But if you have that in that game, can you go again? Can you score again? City showing that they can do that. And for Arsenal, that's who I'm looking for. It's like if you have to go again, is Jesus gonna score? I'm not sure. Saka is kind of like, I I've doubted him. He's kind of showed me up, so I kind of don't know where I lie with him, especially for just goal scoring. So that's where like I'm always looking like I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys can spread those goals apart and like, or even have someone that's gonna take on the mantra, bro. Like for Chelsea, Cole Palmer, when they were drawing, like Cole Palmer was the one stepping it up. So if you guys can do that, bro, yeah.
Yeah, and I believe.
Or doesn't matter, bro. Draw is a loss. 3 points.
No, a draw is a loss. A draw is a loss. But the thing is right. The thing is right. Teams can't score against us. They can't. This is what we need to realize, bro.
I think though, like this football, sometimes, like I said, like there's situation that happens that you can't depend on it. Now I'll give y'all credit. You know what I'm saying? Even having that clean sheet against Brighton, that's big. And you can see the defenders.
That's big.
That's
they
big.
haven't not scored.
But my saying is that I don't know if that's how you go to the game. Like, yo, let us not like. I feel like if you're going for the title, you should be ready to score when you need to.
No, look, that's but don't forget, yeah. And actually, Arteta did say this, that the team going into a game, just don't concede. You have to be able to defend first. Once you're able to sort out your defense, you can attack beautifully without thinking, okay, shit, we have to worry about conceding. But everything's so tight, we can fully concentrate on scoring, and we have been scoring. That is the thing. Ever since we came from Dubai, look how many goals we've scored so far. So more than 35 goals.
So what I'm hearing from you, right, is then out of all the 3 teams, Liverpool and City, for you guys, defense is more important for you than the other 2 teams.
I wouldn't. Yes, because it has been the main factor as well in us winning most of our games. Is that these teams can't score. We're making it tight for them, so it's frustrating them. So and then we catch them on the break. That's it. That's it. We arguably have 2 of the best central defense pairing. Literally, their stats show it. And Declan Rice being there as well, being that guy where, look, when an opposition player has the ball in our final third, they have at the back of their mind, you know, that there's this dummy haram who is ready to get the ball from me. You know what I mean? And you need that tenacity because it's all about winning your duels, right? Winning the second ball. That's what football is now. It's all about detail, about winning those little things, those small margins. Winning the second ball back and progressive play. That's what a lot of our goals have come from as well. Is winning the ball back in certain situations and playing and getting players exposed. When playing against a low block, right? When playing against a low block, which teams are ready to do to us because of that. And now, the thing is why I'm confident with playing against United is United are going to want to try and attack us. I know at some point. And we have to be able to be ready to be like, look, let them come. We will catch them on the break. They're already shaky, right? And we can win the ball back because they're going to misplace passes. They're going to do this. So, Mikel Arteta, we have to anticipate how your opponent is going to play and be able to change the way you play during the game. The game against City was a beautiful masterpiece. It was a tactical masterpiece. You saw Pep making those changes. The Mikel Arteta came with that change. Tomiyasu on pump. You know what I mean? Change the whole thing. It's about, okay, you make your move, I make my move. You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to in the end. And I mean, because now when I watch us really tactically. I really watch how we play and how we allow and who we play. Like against Brighton, you see, we were losing the press because we were pressed, but then they will get out of it. But then in the end, and they will have freedom in the midfield. But then because of our backline, I'm not really, there's a lot of block shots. There's a lot of running back. You see Kai Havertz going to right back because Ben White is still up on the field. You know what I mean? That's what it is all about now. It's about now you being able to rotate if your man is. That's what United don't do. When one man is out of position, no one rotates to help the other man. That's why you guys get exposed, right? And that's why defensively as well, it's not just our defenders. You see Gabriel Jesus as a left wing back. You know what I mean? When he's playing left back, you see Bukayo Saka on the wing. So even though he's not performing attackingly, defensively, he's making those runs, block. You know what I mean? And running against his man, and that's what it really matters in the run of games as well. So it's really, really, really interesting to see right now, and I can't wait to see how we play Aston Villa. But Next game is Bayern Munich, Champions League at home. You know what I mean? Type shit. And Bayern Munich are coming off 2 back-to-back defeats. You know what I mean? Look at Thomas Muller's online trying to play mind games with us on Instagram and shit, acting like he ain't a footballer, like he's just one of us. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this guy is a joker, bro. And so that's what I'm really
distracted, bro. Let it go, man. Just focus on
yeah. But I think the game against Bayern is crucial, right? Especially playing at home first. We have to not concede. That is it. Just don't concede, and everything will work out.
Harry Kane.
Bro, you think I'm afraid of Harry Kane when I have Gabriel and Saliba? I'm not afraid of Harry Kane, bro. If anything, I'm more worried about Leroy Sané. You know what I mean? I am worried about the players who can run at our players and cause trouble. But Harry Kane, he just needs reception. That's it. He just needs to be held by Gabriel. See the way, look, if Haaland can be pocketed twice, you know what I mean? Trust me, I'm not afraid of Harry Kane. But at the same time, Bayern are gonna.
Don't say that.
I'm not. I know it's crazy to say, but that's how much I believe in the team. That
Brother, this guy has scored against us when he was injured for months, man. Don't say that.
Yeah. But if you look at the goals,
he literally, in terms of guys that pepper us, he's number one.
He is number one.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
But it is a different Arsenal team. It is a different Arsenal team. Kevin De Bruyne has been known to be daggering us, bro. This whole season, my brother. This whole season. You know what I mean? But I'm coming off real confidence. I have confidence right now in the team, right? And I think the team itself have confidence. They're not afraid of anybody. We're not afraid of anybody. You bring on Barca, bring on Bayern, bring on PSG, bring on... The only team I really am afraid of is Real Madrid. That's it. I'm just afraid of Madrid. That's the only team in the world right now. I think, that can give us a run in. Even cities, you know what I mean?
Champions League, my brother, I ain't rolling. Premier League, go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm fine. I'm fine with the quarterfinal. If we get out, we get out. Fuck it, nigga. The league is more important to me. But I think we're gonna progress to the semifinal, and that is a big win. That is big progress, my bro. And
I like that.
And we possibly can't get either Real Madrid or Man City in the semifinal.
I like that statement. And before we get into Fraud and Play of the Week to wrap up, I wanted to introduce a new segment and see if I could do it. I was trying to do it. I'm gonna borrow from my brother Lulu, and I want to call it "Are you rolling?" segment, right? So basically, what I'm thinking about here is, to start it off. So as the Premier League is coming to a close, I want to kind of think ahead a little bit, and I'm gonna make a statement. And if you agree with the statement, you say you're rolling. If you disagree with the statement, then next time you're here, you're gonna have to say something that counters it. And if you don't have any facts that counter it, you have to just take the L and just roll with whatever I said. So. And looking ahead, they give out their Pushkas Awards, right? So I'm saying right now, I think Garnacho still, if that goal he scored, the volley, might be the best goal in the Premier League, I think, if it's in the Premier League. But so far. In
the past decade? Or
no, just this season. This
season. Okay, yeah.
Now the league's not over again. They made some goals can come up. Like Bruno was a nice goal, Mina was a nice goal. I mean, I don't think they're up there for contenders, but so it's still enough games to change it. But if I remember correctly, Garnacho's goal was in the Premier League, and that's the goal so far. Are y'all rolling with that?
I think I can roll with that. Just because, yes, recency bias. But to the impact of the goal, I think that's you have to when it comes to goals, you gotta factor in a lot of things, because I think that was a great goal, man. It was the impact of the goal. It was needed, the timing, the energy it gave the team after, and it just wasn't expected. You know what I mean? I think it just wasn't expected for him to just do that, and it was similar to Rooney's one, which was a fantastic goal, and it was a bit further. So I'm rolling with that.
Do you got a statement or something that you want to mention and that we rolling with. If you don't, it's okay. There's something to just think about when to throw in there. But yeah, another one. Obviously, I was hearing on someone on the podcast. They're saying right now that Cole Palmer's the best. They were really saying right winger or like winger, English winger. Trying to compare him with Saka and Foden. And I don't know. I think impact is something that to think about as well. Obviously, like Foden and Saka are going for the league, so it's a bit different. But just thinking about impact this season, it's something. I mean, it's something to think about. There's a lot of things. Cole Palmer has the goals. Again, you can discredit the goals with the penalty, but I think for impact, I think he's having a huge impact in the league this season. I at least got credit for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's the best, better than what he's doing is this season is better than what Foden and Saka's doing. I think to even be in that shout is big. So I normally hate on Chelsea, but I'll give him that.
I don't know.
The only reason Cole Palmer is being put next to Phil Foden's name is because he takes penalties, bro. Y'all are not. Cole Palmer has scored 8 penalties and has 16 goals. If we were talking about a season where Cole Palmer had 8 goals, would y'all be comparing him to Foden and Saka?
Impossible.
It's impossible. Foden has 14 goals in the Premier League alone with no penalties. Take away Cole Palmer's 8 penalties, he has 8 goals in the Premier League. Are we comparing them if he only... Like, if we go to England, is Cole Palmer taking penalties over Harry Kane? No.
He's not even taking it over Saka.
No. Like, what are we talking about, man? He's played for a dead team, Chelsea. You're talking about Foden, who's playing with Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, Erling Haaland, Rodri, and he's
playing with ghosts. Yeah. That's why I'm not rolling with that statement as well.
The reason Cole Palmer left is because he didn't want to compete with Doku, and you're telling me that he's better than Foden. Come on, man.
He's definitely these guys. Yeah, I'm not rolling with that statement as well. I think Cole Palmer is a good footballer. He's great. Honestly, I love him. I like him. I like Cole Palmer, but they have to chill with that narrative, bro. But especially, you don't even try it with Saka, my brother. Don't even try it with Saka, my brother. Don't try it with Saka. The boy has been consistently.
That's fair.
Consistently doing it. Consistency, right? So before we can put Cole Palmer into the mix, let's see next season and the season after, and then we can talk about it.
I am mad at that.
Bro, when you're new nobody knows how you gonna play. Everybody has a good season when they first pull up. Next season, when he's playing for Chelsea, we gonna see how many goals he gets. And next season, hopefully they get a striker that's actually on his job and somebody else to take penalties. So y'all can stop being blinded by penalty goals. Because half of the penalties he scores, I'm pretty sure majority of the penalties he scored, he did not win them. So it's not like, oh, Palmer dribbled, won a penalty, and he scored it. No, his team won a penalty, and he scores the penalty, bro. And niggas are comparing him with Phil Foden that's picking the ball up from the 25 yards and banging it in the top corner. Come on, man. Let's be serious.
Factuals.
Talk Foden, man. Talk to us about City, man. We ain't hear about you.
I spoke about them earlier when BK was asking about De Bruyne and them. I feel like we had 2 pretty good games. I think the Crystal Palace game, I think they made a mistake scoring so early. I feel like if they had defended and scored closer to the end of the game, if it was 0-0, they would have had a better chance to win. But you don't hit a bee's nest in the middle of the summer, man. You cannot come on against us in 5 minutes and think that it's gonna be a good game. You're crazy. I mean, I think
when it comes to City,
I think one thing I was missing from my team this season has been the high scoring games.
The 4-0s, the 5.
The 4s, the 5s. I think back to back scoring 4 goals. Yeah, we conceded 2, we conceded 1, but back to back scoring 4 goals is a good sign, especially at the end of the season. Like we were 8 goals behind Liverpool, and I just checked, we're only 2 goals behind Liverpool now. So I think that's a good sign. We just need to, and Haaland is not even scoring. Like these are goals from Foden and them, man. So I think once Haaland gets into the goal scoring again towards the end of the season, Champions League coming in, FA Cup coming in, like I think our form has turned for the best. And to be honest, people have been talking about Man City, but it's just that Arsenal and Liverpool have been playing and picking up like really good points, but we haven't lost since December. Like Arsenal have lost in the Champions League, they lost in the FA Cup. Liverpool have lost in the FA Cup. They've lost in the FA Cup. Yeah, they've lost in the
Yeah,
FA Cup.
we lost in the
They've
FA
lost in
too.
the league even, but bro, we haven't lost a game in any competition since December 6th. So I think
Yeah.
coming into the end of the season, we have 7 league games to go. We got the Champions League and the FA Cup. I think it's perfect the way we're distributing goals between
Actually, yeah,
the
you have the
squad.
FA Cup still.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to play against United in the FA Cup semifinal.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so
So it ain't over for
nah, it's not. It's far from over, but I like the amount of goals that are coming into our team now.
Hold on, you're not playing against United in semifinal, bro. You're playing against Chelsea.
we're playing against Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. United
Damn
play
it.
against Coventry, I think.
Flipping hell, bro. But still, it's United. You never know. Coventry could turn the fuck up.
Yeah, so I think we're scoring the big, like we're scoring a lot of goals at the right time of the season. I think even Liverpool, their goals have dropped off. Arsenal, their goals haven't really dropped off. They just got 3 goals last week, but before that it was like 2 and 1, and then they drew with us. So I think if you look at like the last 5-6 games, the number of goals we're scoring is going up, and then our 2 contenders are kind of stable. I wouldn't necessarily say going down, but they're not scoring as freely as they were before. I think it's a good sign for us. Like I said last week, like I said at the beginning of the season, I still think we're winning the league. This league, anything can happen. I have full confidence that somebody, whether it's us, Liverpool, Arsenal, there's still like a shock for somebody coming up. So
there
a lot of
definitely is.
and it's a lot of games to go. So I'm looking forward to the running. I trust my team, and I still think that come May we're lifting the Premier League. And if we don't lift the Premier League, I guess I'm just gonna have to be satisfied with the back-to-back UCL trophy.
Well, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. Florida Player of the Week. Noodle, you go, man. Your Player of the Week, man. What you saying?
My player of the week, I am gonna go for. You know what? I'm gonna go for Gabriel, man. I think he's literally Arsenal's unsung hero this season. He's literally our unsung hero. He's been a monster at the back. I'm saying for the other week because we played on Saturday and played the week on Wednesday and this Saturday. So he's been immense both those games, winning headers, holding players, doing blocks. Just like he's literally part of the backbone of our team, right? A lot of credit goes to Saliba, who won man of the match on Wednesday. But I think even Saliba said that Gabriel is the best centre back in the league, not even himself. So, and I believe that. I think Gabriel, he's just more composed on the ball. He's a proper ball playing defender, Saliba. That's why. But Gabriel, definitely my player of the week. When it comes to Arsenal, a lot of players can't take it, right? But I gotta give it to Gabriel, man. And that's my reason. That's my guy. That's the brick at the back, my brother.
Yeah, nah, that's fair. He's been playing well. I'll give him that.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
For United, I gotta give it to my boy Willie Kambala, man. That was a big performance. You know, coming in first match, playing against Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Like the great Mo Salah and all this stuff, man. So for him to really pull out that performance, tackles, dribbles. I mean, not even dribbles, but like recoveries and everything. He was big, and we needed him a couple moments. So getting a yellow card, finishing the game was big, man. And like Ten Hag said, all soldiers must die. You heard me? Yeah, that's
Factual.
Here we go again. I thought the era was coming to an end. Look at y'all.
Hey man,
my player of the week. My player of the week is Kevin Defoden, the Manchester City 10. Whoever you want to pick out of the 2, that's my player of the week. Because we played Wednesday and we played yesterday as well. So between the 2 of them, whatever tickles your fancy, you pick one of them. But that's my player of the week.
Okay. BK, what you saying? BK, hey, you muted. Nah, you still muted, boss.
Guy gonna have to do sign language.
I know. Like, man had to hit me with the
You know,
okay now.
yeah. So my player of the week is. I'm just trying to think who impressed me this week. Oh, bit random. Politano, man, what a great goal. I like that stuff. Good goal. I don't know if you lot saw it.
Oh yeah,
Great
the
goal.
volley.
Yeah, that volley was clean, man. That volley was clean. One honorable mention, I would say, what's his name again? Ben White, bruv. For sure, Ben White. Yeah,
Fact.
Ben. If
Fact,
if I had to
bro.
pick an Arsenal player, Ben White, man.
Yeah,
So when
fact,
when
bro.
um when Timber comes back, who's benching?
Oh, Zinchenko, easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought Timber was a right back, so I thought it was a Ben White situation.
That
Nah,
boy
nah,
can
nah,
play
nah.
anywhere. But Ben White's position is solidified. On that right back is solidified, man. Honestly, I don't see Ben White dropping anytime soon in the near future, bro. I don't see that.
Nah,
But
yeah,
Timber
nah.
definitely could dropping it because we use the left back as the invert now. So having him drop into that midfield, yeah, will allow also Rice to push up a little bit and allow Martinelli to have that freedom to get the pass on the left as well. But it's going to be interesting. The beautiful thing is we have the depth now. You know, whoever gets injured, my guy, it's okay. We have Kirior, who's proven to be flipping solid. We have Tomiyasu, who's solid. And, you know what I mean? And there's Julian Timber. So I'm not complaining.
I
Since we give an honorable mention, I want to give an honorable mention to Kobe Mainu, man. Great goal.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, Lulu.
100%.
You're
Wait,
here.
I have one more honorable mention too.
Okay, go ahead. I was just saying before Noodle, before you go. Lulu, we're giving player of the week. So you're next after Noodle goes.
You gonna say
Alright.
McBurney?
That's what it is.
Yeah, this honorable mention it goes out to Yankuba Minte, man, for Feyenoord.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
fact. Remind me.
He's actually like he scored 2 goals in the derby.
Newcastle fucked up.
Won 6-0.
Nah, he's on loan.
Yeah, but
bruh,
they
I
messed
don't
up, bro. With
understand
all
why.
their injuries
fair
this
enough.
season, bro,
They
they
could-
could have been playing him.
They could use Minte, but that goes to show Minte next season is definitely playing in the Premier League for Newcastle.
But I'm hearing they trying to keep it at Fenerbahce. I've been hearing those. I don't know how
at
Nah, man.
Feyenoord.
Newcastle are not crazy to miss
They're
out
not
on
crazy.
that, bro.
They're not crazy. They're not crazy.
If
Like
they're not
Minte.
gonna play, I'd rather him stay there and get minutes.
No, but they have to. They're gonna. I feel like he's gonna because Almiron is dropped and he's leaving too. So
It's done.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
no MLS.
It depends
Yeah.
on who they sign too, though, man. If they sign someone that's a guarantee, like I don't know how they feel about him over there, but if he's not gonna get minutes, bro, let him stay there. You know what I'm saying? Get his minutes, get his numbers up, get those first team experience. He's still young, bro.
Yeah,
So-
he's still young.
I would rather him come and even if it's like be a bench player, I would rather him play on the bench for Newcastle than start at Feyenoord. Honestly.
Yeah. Next season he should be in the
players as
Premier League.
well too. That's a fair injury.
Because you can fight your way into the squad. You can play Carabao, FA Cup. You can what's it called? Get the Premier League experience. I feel like I would rather have that. Yeah, I would rather and like if somebody gets injured, look at all their injuries. Like he's gonna start at some point, and I think he's good enough to even start if he goes to Newcastle now. So,
bro, he's starting over Almiron for me.
Almiron doesn't put out as number. Minte has what, like 15 GA this season. Like I think he's definitely.
And he was injured at the start of the season. He just came into. He just really started.
I think he's definitely up there.
Yeah, but that's it. That's my thing here. So Lulu, it's your turn, brother.
My player of the week is Cole Palmer.
Oh, brother.
Just know, anytime you're feeling cold, just know Cole Palmer is there.
City
Anytime
Academy
you shiver, just know Cole Palmer.
Palmer's cocoa butter.
You know what I
City
mean?
Academy
And then,
up. City Academy up.
what's it called? My fraud of the week. My fraud of the week is I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Badiashile.
You sure you don't want Vardiol? You sure you don't want Vardiol?
No, I don't know about that one.
Hey, MB, quiet. He got hooked up at halftime. Don't try it.
Because of a yellow
Don't-
card. Are you crazy?
Exactly. So what does that
You want
mean?
him to come and get sent
No
off and then we be
composure.
struggling? Nah.
Yes,
We're not
yes,
doing
I
that. We're
do
not doing
indeed.
that.
Yes, I
We're
do.
not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Man's asking me, do I want that?
That's
Do
where
I
it is.
want?
Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you.
And Pep today, he said he might be injured. I hope he's lying for the Real Madrid game. I hope he's lying.
Let me read this
No,
comment.
Champions League, but to be
Ake
crazy.
should be fine, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nigga, I
Ake
think
is fine.
it's better than Gavador.
Nah, I think Ake is still injured.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you think Ake is better than Gavador? I think Ake is better than Gavador.
Oh yeah, Ake is my second favorite defender right now at the club. So.
And you know what category he's from too, Nick? Yeah.
What?
See, you give us players, we give you players.
Nah. We got Ake from Bournemouth.
Yeah, but he was in
You got
Cole
Palmer. You got Cole Palmer directly from us. That's different.
That's just a one-way flight.
Nah.
My dad said, player of the week, Cole Palmer. I'm guessing Maktar. Maktar. I said it correct.
Here we go, man.
Cole Palmer has been the signing of the season. That he's been.
Oh, here we go.
Forget about young player of the year. He has to get player of the year. Like
make sure you get Lulu. Lulu. For that to hold weight, make sure you lot get Europe.
Man, don't disturb me now. Maybe we are going to get Europe.
So you're telling me.
Bro,
so wait, Lulu.
So you're telling me.
So you're telling me you're gonna throw. He's been the best player of the league when you lot can't even get Europa Conference League. Come on, man, make it make sense. We're not doing that.
About individual performance, like he's been the best player.
He'll win young player. He'll win young player. He'll win. He will win. I think he will win young player. But bro,
even the men's, there's no one better than him in the men's.
Man,
be quiet.
You forgot when Sterling scored 20 goals and they gave him young player and the man was 24. Cole Palmer not getting young player. He's not getting the PFA, bro. He's not getting the PFA.
Hold on. Let me finish this.
You know the color.
Like the PFA player of the year is always either from somebody that won the league or a Liverpool player. Like is somebody.
Yeah, but there's no one playing better than that. Like who's playing better than him in the men's?
I mean, if you're talking about goals, at the end of the day, if goals are goals, Haaland still has more goals.
Yeah, man.
Jared Bowen is one away from your Stoke Cold.
Bowen don't take penalties.
Bowen's on 15.
Bowen do take penalties, and this whole penalty thing, I don't even understand it because it's like you are acting like because the penalty is a guaranteed goal.
We're not saying it's a guaranteed goal. We know you have to score a penalty. When you get a penalty, you have to score it. Yes, but bro, like that, we're not gonna sit here and act like penalties don't skew a player's stats. Cole Palmer has been playing good. He has 16 goals and 8 penalties. But you're trying to tell me he needs to win over players like Foden who have 14 goals and 0 penalties?
Make it make sense, man.
Bowen, 15 goals, 0 penalties. Solanke, 16 goals, 1 penalty. Only Watkins. Watkins has 18 goals and 0 penalties. 0 penalties.
Watkins,
that's a striker. He better have 18 goals.
Oh my God, man. You don't even have a striker. Your striker play left wing.
This is. How many? It's deeper than just goals. How many chances is Cole Palmer creating? Like he's creating a lot of chances. A lot of chances that he's out here creating.
How many assists? How many assists does he have? Actually?
He has 9 assists.
He has 9 assists, but even beyond the assists,
that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Cole Palmer has been amazing. He's been amazing.
Yeah, he has been
created. I don't even know where to see that.
Bro, you gotta go to what's it called? Go to the PremierLeague.com. You see, like the chances that he's creating is a lot of chances he's creating.
Okay, Foden chances created is 61. Let me check Palmer.
Well, yeah, check Palmer.
Palmer chances created 52.
There you go. Come on, man.
That's less.
That's no, because
but the thing is, when it comes to Man City and Chelsea, Man City definitely create more chances. more chances than Chelsea. Like Chelsea, if it looks like all of their chances are coming from Cole Palmer for some reason. That's I can say that I have to defend him in that thing. And when it comes to City, bro, it's just easier for Foden to create chances because of the freedom he has as well, and because of the way City play, they dominate games. Chelsea ain't dominating games. Chelsea are getting the scruff taken. You know what I mean? Basically.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think Foden. I think Palmer has had an amazing season. Don't get me wrong. I love Cole Palmer. I'm not a Cole Palmer hater at all. But I'm just saying, I don't think he's winning. He'll win Young Player of the Year. That's fine. I will even vote for him. But Player of the Year, I don't think he's gonna win that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not playing player. No way. There's no way.
If you look at last year, the only reason Haaland won both is because he scored 40-something goals.
Yeah, he did. He did a madness. He broke records.
If Haaland scored like 28 something, they would have given him Young Player and given like Van Dijk Player of the Year or something like that.
Yeah,
bro. Knowing how the Premier League works, okay, he's not going to win Player of the Year. I already know this, but at the same time too, I do think he should be on the shortlist. I do think he should be a shout to get Player of the Year, because if you ask me, Lulu Balimba, I think he's been the best player this season. That's all about Haaland
for
and stuff,
Chelsea.
Bro, this nigga went
for Chelsea.
How many games this nigga what's he called, Haaland went and he had 4 goals. He out here having a drought and stuff. So Palmer ain't never had a bad game. Since he came to Chelsea, he ain't have a bad game for Chelsea. Like this.
He just had a bad game today.
No, he didn't.
He did have a bad game today.
That's cap.
He did have a bad game today.
What did Palmer do? What did Palmer do against Liverpool? What did Palmer do against Liverpool?
Bro, Liverpool, we went home or away. He was creating away.
Man's asking where we played.
Man, Liverpool smacked y'all 4-1. What did Palmer create?
Bro, check the stats, man. He was creating chances for us, bro.
Man. What did Palmer create against
Wolves. Creating chances, huh?
And Wolves beat you 2-1.
Bro, every game you ask me, Cole Palmer is being there. Like, this nigga, I watched y'all documentary, that
Of course you watched it. Primetime TV. Of course you watched it.
Man, that's on Netflix. Listen to me. I had to search it.
Wait. Cole Palmer or Kudus?
Nah, Palmer.
Okay, I was just checking stuff.
Kudus has been the second best signing of the season, I would say. For sure. Behind Palmer.
Cap.
That is big cap.
So who's been the sign of the season?
Bro,
signing of, I mean, there's so many players, bro. There's so many players. There's like Van der Ven for Spurs. He's had a better season than who did you just name?
Kudus and Palmer.
Kudus, bro.
Kudus guy.
But
even we even forgetting Alexander Isak, you know. He's been on fire too.
And Declan Rice.
He was Declan for this month. Yeah, but not for player of the season.
No, I'm saying signing of the season. Like if you're saying he's been the signing of the season. Yeah, you say he's the second best signing of the season. Rice, you got players like Declan Rice, James Madison, like McAllister. Come on,
McAllister for Liverpool. Wow. Even Endo, bro. Liverpool have a brand new midfield. They bought a new engine basically.
Yeah, Endo, but they're gonna be in trouble next season. Like when the club leaves, they're gonna be in trouble.
I think when they don't have depth, in the midfield. That's it. I mean, they have Curtis Jones in that, but I don't think they really have the depth that they want.
Man, right now they're playing on. You know, like when it's like when break time is almost over, you got 2 more minutes. That's how you play. That's how Liverpool are playing right now.
Last ball.
Playing on overdrive.
Yeah. At the beginning of PE, everybody is trash. But when Mr. Hardy about to blow the whistle, that's when everyone turn into Ronaldinho. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
that's like when you're in the club and they say last song, you gotta grab whoever you can grab.
Right. You start getting dagger in the club, John. Today. Let me grab my dagger before the lights turn on.
Doing a dagger to Adele music.
Right.
That shit is hilarious. And man, Prem football, man. Cole Palmer, that's the king, man. What's it called? He used to go be king of England. In fact, King Charles, his days are numbered over there in Parliament. So the new king, might as well just get like Cole Palmer be the king over there in Parliament. Crazy, bro. Like the nigga scored has the latest goal in the Premier League history ever. Like it ain't Fergie time no more. It's Cole time.
All right.
Cole.
Okay.
Are you guys hearing Lulu right now?
All right.
Are you listening to this nigga right now?
Yeah.
This
Yo,
nigga is
listen,
crazy.
shit.
guys, you see when you see when a man you see when a man says to you, "I need help, please," and you go to him, "Why do you need help?" He goes, "I'm suffering." You go, "Why are you suffering?" "I just can't stop doing what I'm doing." That's Lulu. That's Chelsea fans and Cole Palmer. They're suffering.
Bro.
So Cole Palmer is the help that they're getting. You know me?
But
If
yeah, he's the
it's
bandage.
he's
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 the
the pain
bandage.
relief. He's the
He's
pain
the pain
relief.
relief. Right
Yeah,
now,
he's
to
the
get
That's
pain
all
he's
about
relief.
king.
Chelsea. Cole Palmer should
He's
start for
king.
England. If y'all want to win something in the Euros, you gotta start Cole Palmer, man. He has to start
Over who?
for
Over who?
the national team.
Over
Bro, slap him on the left. Like it's all about who's on best form right now, and
Cole
he has
Palmer
to
on.
start. Some on the
But
left.
we're done with
Bro,
the
if
days
England can find a way to play Cole Palmer, Foden, Saka, Bellingham, and Harry Kane, I think
yeah,
they
and
should be
Kobe
able to
Mano in
do
that
that.
middle, Declan Rice, Jesus, my brother.
They're gonna have to play like three defenders or something, but like something gonna have to shake.
Bro, they can
Yeah,
do
it's
it. They can
possible.
do it because they can
Yeah,
play
tell
for.
Saka
They
to
can
go
play
back to
for.
left back or something, bro. He'll be all
That's
right.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
they can.
3 at the back, slap Saka left wing back.
They
The
can even
nigga
play
still gonna
Saka
be
on the left.
attacking.
They can even play Saka on the left.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Play
left
Palmer
back.
on the right. Play Foden as a 10, and it can work. And the thing is, they don't have to just stick to that. They can switch, bro. It's all about being fluid. That's what's
Yeah.
the thing is about England. They're not fluid. They're very
Bro.
predictable. It's very
You
structured. It's just not.
you
You
can
know what I
even
mean?
play a midfield of Rice, Bellingham, and Foden in the midfield, bro. Like
Oh
England,
my
they stuck with. I don't know why the hell Conor Gallagher and Henderson are anywhere near the starting
But
11 for
I'm
England,
telling you, man. I'm
No
telling you,
fact.
man. Collect
Oh,
gotta go
oh.
collect yellow card regular for naked. That's it.
bro. Man, I
Whole
would like
Henderson,
national team.
it,
Henderson left Saudi because his wife couldn't go out with the chicks to the party in the late night. That's why he left. His wife
He
was
had to go party
miserable.
in the underground.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
man, bro. England, man, they have the squad that they better not make that same mistake they made when they had them Gerrard and Scholes and all of that. You better put all of them on
They,
the pitch at the same time.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, nah, that's cool.
the,
Nah, but that's
you
what
see,
killed England. So they were playing
Nah, nah,
Skulls on
nah.
the wing.
They were playing, yeah, but that's the goofiness, bro. Like
yeah,
they could have played like Scholes, Lampard, and Gerrard in the middle,
that
like,
midfield, yeah,
and
that
then
would have been
Beckham on the
great.
right. Like they could have done that, but they were just trying to accommodate for playing Beckham in the middle and being
Yeah,
foolish.
trying to
Playing
play them.
4-4-2
Right,
Yeah.
but
football.
but
Okay.
we'll see, man. England, but yeah, man, we'll see.
The
We'll
only way
see.
England can win the any major tournament is they return the gold back to Africa. Once you
Yep.
return the gold back to Africa, then maybe you have a chance of winning. But until then, I don't know, man. It's looking shaky. I'm seeing online they're making an 11 of pure British in quotes, pure British, which really consists of Tubabos, bunch of
It's your
white
boy
people.
Joey Button. He started all of this.
That guy's the president of the English Defense League, so that guy he just needs membership there. Oh, the biggest misogynist, misogynist, racist, all of them in one umbrella.
Yep.
Them
That
niggas
guy,
they're pure British 11. I'm
he's
looking at that
crazy.
11. They got Pickford, Lewis Dunk, Tokowski,
Maguire,
Maguire, Trippier,
Trippier.
fucking Shaw, Rice. Rice ain't even pure British. He got Asian in him. How your last name Rice? And not the Asian.
Man, end this episode, man.
Oh, we still live? And man, what was I gonna
Where's
say?
Jack? Oh yeah, I was about to say, where's
Yeah, come
I'm
press the
talking
button,
about
man.
Asians.
Make him happy,
Wallahi, bro.
Asian, man. He can't for me. I seen this girl too. This girl, she on the fluffy juice side of the game.
All right. Okay.
We definitely gotta end it now.
But she got flesh.
Yeah, man, this is loyalty. That's why he's playing how he's playing. He ain't got no girl in the club looking like a 10. You know what I mean? Have to worry about when I'm playing football. My wife is dodging my brother. Like them John
Oh
Terry
yeah, we
and
know
them,
where she at, nigga. She's at
you never
Cheesecake
ran big
Factory.
son. You know what I mean? You want a girl who's low key, son. No one
Oh
knows
yeah,
who she is.
Ryan Giggs ain't fucking that one, huh? That
Yeah,
Giggs does it.
nah, blood.
Well, I don't know. Kyle Walker, that's what he like. Like Kyle Walker
Boy,
might
be like, Kyle Walker, man. He said what? He was cheating on his wife, man.
nigga
Like,
Kyle Walker will
these
Kyle
English
Walker.
players, boy, they have no shame, boy. Like, they have no shame, man.
I think a Kyle Walker will fuck a corpse.
You
A
know who
dead body.
misses me? Is Roy Keane, man. What an idiot, bro. I like him, but then he just as a the punditry game in England is just slowly fading, man, bro. It's just the only good punditry is match of the day. And that's it. Because they actually look at tactics. They actually look at like tactical analysis. You know what I mean? But when you have these guys, them got in Jamie Carragher, boy. Roy Keane, boy. Come on, bro. This man, bro. Carragher never won a goddamn Premier League. You know what I mean? So he's out here talking smack. Roy Keane, mom, he's just a failed manager. You know what I mean? So he's coming and talking. He's just there for sound bites. Gary Neville, man. Gary Neville is just entertainment, though. I get it. It's just entertainment at the same time. But you know, I mean, I go for my tactical analysis on Twitter, or I go to BBC Match of the Day, where Gary Lineker is there with Ian Wright, and they actually saw on the screen some tactics, doing this movement, this. Ah, man, I'm tired, man. Anyway,
How about
my
Michael
brother,
Richards? You like Michael Richards?
I like Michael Richards because Michael Richards gives bit of both. That's Michael Richards is there to pass the quota. You know what I mean? He's there to fill the quota. They need a young black man. You know what I mean? He's like that, who is a bit funny. You know what I mean? Who said some this who they can make a fun of here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need that. They need that. He's always smiling. He's a good guy. He's just nice to look at. So that's why he's there. Roy Keane, because he's an asshole. That's why they put him there. He's just an asshole, bro. He don't care. He doesn't smile. That's why. Like, so they need to play the villain. And you have Gary Neville who just talks out of his ass. You know what I mean? He's the one who tries to be.
Mohammed.
He's up.
Yo, good.
Where he at?
Hold up, man.
What you doing? Making some tea?
Champions League. Who winning this week? Champions League.
Huh?
Nah, but I was showering, getting ready for.
Let's go, Man City.
What we doing?
Wrapping up.
Wrapping it up.
We do fraud of the week. Everybody get it fraud?
Yeah.
I know who my fraud is.
Yeah, I'll get my fraud of the week. Galatasaray, man. I saw something about they played against the youngsters and they scored again. Like they scored. I haven't looked at the story, but it seems like the senior squad when Academy scored, the youngsters went off. It's like under 19. They were playing against the under 19, bro. So it seemed like I don't know.
Wait, Galatasaray playing against.
Actually, hold up. I'm giving a fraud to myself for not fully even understanding what happened and to give them a fraud.
Right.
I'm giving myself a fraud. But yeah, check it out. It seems like the Galatasaray first team was playing, or the Galatasaray under 19 Icardi was there, but I think it's the first one though. I think the first team was playing against an under 19 team, and they just left. So they forfeited the game, and Galatasaray got the win.
What?
Wait, the first team got the win or the youth?
The youth forfeited the game. They just left after this.
Like F this.
Like 2 minutes after, like 2 minutes into the game, Galatasaray scored.
Wait,
and
is this an official game or is it like training or preseason?
No, it's an official game. So you can see in this, like they celebrating the win, which like they didn't even play.
What do you mean it's an official game? Wait, the first team is saying the youth?
Like another team, another under 19 team.
Oh, they're both under 19 teams.
No. How I read it, Galatasaray's first team was playing against another team's under 19 in an official game.
Oh, okay,
You mean that?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how.
That's why I was playing another under 19 team,
Yeah.
and they just walked up. They said, "Fuck it."
After 2 minutes, they said, "Yeah, F it, we're done," and they forfeited the game.
All right.
But yeah, give it the floor to myself for not fully understanding it before coming on here.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Who's next? All right, yeah, man.
Doodle, you gave yours?
Oh no, I didn't. Bro, the guy who pissed me off today, I almost broke my fast because of this man. But you know I have to give it to Wan Besizzle, bro. You know I have to give it to him, man. Bilahi boy. Boy, Bilahi boy. United could have walked away with 3 points.
I know.
And it could have been 2 points ahead for Arsenal.
I know.
Wait a minute. Wait, yeah, I thought you was supporting Liverpool. You say you want Liverpool now to win the Premier League. And also,
I was in a heat in the moment. I was in a heat of mode. BK got me mad that day.
and this nigga said,
I'm not sticking to anything I said. I was upset. I was in my feels. I was upset.
This nigga said he wants Liverpool to win, and also he wants Man City to do the 4-peat. He wants Man City to go 4 times.
God damn.
That's incorrect.
It's in the file. You want bet? You want bet?
He said Man City to win. That's never. I've never said that. Never said that.
You want to bet?
Pull it up. Yeah, I take that bet.
I'm gonna put it up. How much you betting? 100.
We in Ramadan. I can't really say it. I can't really.
Okay. Well, at night time we'll negotiate.
After we negotiate. But I'm taking that bet. I've never said that.
All right. The bet. So the bet. Is on. The bet is on. Well, I mean, I guess God knows because we thinking it. He know what we're thinking. No?
I mean, pull it. You say you got it in the phone. Let's pull it up.
It doesn't matter. Just put it up. Word. It doesn't have to be this word.
Yeah, pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
MB and BK out there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Fraud of the week
next week.
My fraud of the week is for the entire week. Oh, defo Chelsea, man. You don't go beat United to go flipping draw to Sheffield, rock bottom of the Premier League. Everybody went there to eat. Everybody went there to eat.
Free buffet.
Apart from you, man. Apart from you, man. Everybody. Clearly, I can tell you're fasting. Clearly, man. Everybody went there, scored minimum 4 goals. Minimum. Or even if you ain't going to score 4 goals, you go leave with a clean sheet. But you, man, had to draw last-minute settings.
Sheffield
played
if Sheffield United somehow survived the Premier League, we know who started it. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say, innit?
We're the Santa Claus of the league, man. I don't know how we drew that game.
That was very bad.
That's been.
That's why my fraud of the week is by the FA.
Oh, you gave it, yeah. Man, I want to appreciate everybody that's been messing with the pod, man. We finally got 110 like. Keep it up, man. We need 10. Let's get 10 likes on this video, man. Let's keep messing with the pod, man. We appreciate everyone's support. Appreciate Doodle for coming on, man. You know,
man.
All appearances, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody appreciate all in the comments.
And Big I told you, push out your best attacker.
Yeah, appreciate Mutad in the comments as well, man. Dropping in. So appreciate